Hi, my name's Natalie, and I'm a registered dietitian and wellness consultant with the MyWay to Health team. And I'm here to bring you another helpful tip to work on bringing a little bit of health and intention to our time at home. Snacking has become perhaps more of a safety net and coping mechanism than many people feel comfortable with. And, snacking is something that we do to meet gaps in our nutritional intake and keep balanced nourishment throughout the day. There is a lot of good in snacking, but right now, many of us might find ourselves snacking as a result of discomfort rather than physiological hunger. Um, During the workday, you might have been bringing your lunch and adequate snacks to nourish you throughout the day, and you really knew what those were that felt good, that kept you in good energy throughout the day. But now is a different time, and many of those routines kind of got thrown out the window when we're faced with these new realities. So as we juggle, working in a different environment, perhaps kids, homeschooling, those sorts of things, and of course some level of boredom and isolation, loneliness. The kitchen and pantry might feel like a welcome respite from the trials of the day. So, um, like to support some of that mindless, more snacking out of these other discomforts and offer you some tools to kind of address those and feel a little bit more comfortable with them. So that's two acronyms. The first acronym is STOP, and the first letter of that is, of course, stop. The first thing to do is to stop whatever you are doing, and that's the first step. Second is to take a breath, something that we do unconsciously throughout the day, but taking a moment to notice your breath and really breathe into your belly can offer a better connection to your nervous system to understand what's really going on and what you might need in that moment. So, taking a full intentional breath in, intentional breath out, really expanding in your belly can tell you a lot of what you need. Um, the fourth, third, and fourth letters there are observe. So you have to notice and proceed by being able to meet your needs in that moment. To give a little help with the observe and proceed part, because there's not a lot of information there, right? What am I observing? What am I supposed to proceed with? That's where the second acronym comes in really handy. And that acronym is HALT. So that asks you to do what you did at first, right? You already stopped, you already took a breath, and ask yourself now, am I hungry? Do I need that nourishing snack? Um, am I angry? Am I frustrated? There's a lot to be frustrated at right now, um, both with people, with your situation, so much. So that can be a real one right now. Um, are you? The L is for loneliness, which is very real right now. But I also like to think of it with listlessness, a little bit of that boredom, and T for tired. Some of us might not be sleeping very well. Um, Also, sitting for long periods, if you are in front of a lot of Zoom meetings and things, can be fatiguing in and of itself. So then that's what you're observing. Proceed by trying to meet the need that you identified in a small way in that moment. Might you not be able to fully address your loneliness? True. But there might be something you can do to bring a little bit of solace there by reaching out, shooting a text or a call out to a friend, meeting with a coworker briefly over Zoom, um, connecting in some way, making a plan for later that night to connect with a loved one. Um, for all of those hunger, anger, loneliness, and fatigue, um, there might be something in that moment that you can do to address that. Um, Now, for those, we like to take choice away sometimes just because it's too much. We're already dealing with all of these other emotions. So in that way, falling back into that routine of, let me just pack my lunch, pack my snacks that I know satisfy me throughout the day. Let's take some of the decision fatigue away from it. That can be another helpful piece of the puzzle. So that when you are the H, the hunger, you have something that you can run and get, and not have to worry about so much choice. So those are just a couple tips that I hope you find helpful. And thanks for watching. You can meet with your wellness consultant by going to the My Way to Health part of the Wellness Connection website. Thanks so much.